You can only be two things. Either you are victim to your circumstance or you can be the creator. You cannot be in both the states at the same time. You cannot be a creator when you're feeling like a victim. And when you feel that power of being the creator, of knowing that outside circumstances do not impact my emotional state long enough for it to create some unfavorable circumstances in my reality, in that situation, you are never the victim. So choose what you want to be. Do you want to be the creator or do you want to be the victim? Victim is not the person who is reacting. Victim is the person who is just not stopping the reaction. At any point of time, they are reacting to it again and again the whole day. They are replaying that in their mind. Not just that, they're venting to other people about it, playing that story again and again in their head without dealing with their emotions around it. That's what a victim is. A creator is the opposite. A creator knows that they have other important things to focus on today. A creator is aware of their state. A creator knows how to shift their state according to the situation. A creator knows they can come back to this thing and deal with their emotions at a later stage. A creator knows that outside circumstances and people should not have an impact on my emotion state and feelings unless I allow them to have that impact. You are not a failure if you are not able to manifest something in your life. I'm sitting here today, I'm teaching manifestation. I keep evolving, growing. I still go through these kind of podcasts. I still go through things that have been researched by science, by spiritual teachers, because I want to keep getting better, not just as at my own manifestation process, but for the videos that I put out on YouTube channel for others to learn. I have been unsuccessful in a lot of manifestations, not just small ones. That's like there's a chance for me to be unsuccessful, but something that I had a lot of resistance around, including relationships, around 6 to 7 years back, I have been unsuccessful. Now, does that make me a failure? No, it does not. If I thought of myself as a failure because of that one thing or those two things or even those 5 things that I was unable to manifest, I wouldn't be sitting here today creating this channel and talking to you and trying to teach you. Master manifestors or the teachers sitting on YouTube do not have it all good for them. They have their own failures because guess what? It all depends on your resistance. And just because we are teaching manifestation does not mean we are perfect. We don't have resistance or we don't have emotions or everything comes to us like this. I have my own set of limiting beliefs. Yes, I do. Of course, I'm a human being just like you. I've had certain kind of programming. I am conditioned in my mind, in my body to behave a certain way, to react to certain triggers in a very specific way. I am working on myself continuously. If something is unfavorable, any reaction of mine, behavior, any kind of feelings that are negative, what thoughts and beliefs are causing those feelings, I am replacing them. This is something which is a part of my lifestyle. I have made manifestation my lifestyle, not because I practice manifestation to get a few things from outside. That is surface level manifestation. I practice in-depth conscious manifestation. Transforming yourself, transforming your life, understanding how your mind works, self-development. That is what true manifestation is. That is how you awaken your consciousness. That is how you truly transform your life. So no, I'm not a failure if I didn't manifest 3 to 4 things because they were big for me. Because my past experience were opposite to what I was trying to manifest. Yes, I couldn't change my beliefs around it. Yes, I couldn't deal with the emotions. I couldn't let go of the past. I'm not judging myself for it. I've forgiven myself for it. For those 5 things I could not manifest, I have other 20, 30, 40 things that I was able to manifest. This is always going to be a game of hits and misses. How well you can handle yourself mentally and emotionally will dictate how well you can manifest something in your reality. But know this simple thing that you are not a failure, because if you think about that and internalize the fact that I'm a failure, manifestation is not for me, transforming my life is not for me, then it's going to completely stop you from ever trying again and ever trying to manifest even those things that are simple and you don't have any resistance around, because you're going to just put a full stop to this process altogether. You are not a failure. How many times did you have to practice swimming to get really good at that? How many times as a child did you practice cycling, skating, driving? Practice is important. Now, at this point, if you can drive, you can cycle, you can swim, it does not matter if you failed 100 times because now you can do it. So how is that being a failure? So many people who have been victimized by their circumstances, their past, their situation, always feel they don't see manifestation as a part of themselves. That's the main problem. I think you don't see it as something that is a part of you, that is a part of your mind, that is in your nature. And if you truly embrace the process of conscious manifestation as a part of yourself and stop seeing it as something outside of you, that, oh, this is a process I've heard of. And if I do this, I can get A, B, C, D. You're seeing it as something outside. You're giving manifestation process the same kind of power, I think, that you put into universe or God when you see it as a third person. Stop seeing manifestation as a third person. That is something inside you. Treat it in a way that, oh, I just discovered something that is inside of me. Let me practice it. This is how you should view consciousness and conscious manifestation. And then all of these people who feel victimized by their circumstances, situation, past, who comment or talk about this during coaching sessions that I'm too old for it, I'm too sick for it, I'm too broken for it, I'm too broke for it, I'm just too old for this, I'm just too old to learn manifestation, I'm just too old to learn how to process my own emotions, I'm just too old to learn how to change my behavioral patterns. Guess what you are, because that's what you have concluded. And whatever you have concluded is true for yourself. So if you feel you're too old for this, or you're too sick or broke for this, you are. You're just reaffirming the things that are making you feel like a victim. And unless you break that hamster wheel I spoke about at the beginning of the video, you will never be able to shift yourself from being a victim to being a creator.